Happy Thanksgiving and welcome to the Jim Munley Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for November 30th through December 12th. The pattern for November 30th through December 4th would feature lower heights in the west and a quasi-zonal flow in the east. The change will bring colder and unsettled weather to the northwest and northern Rockies and the northern plains. The trough in the west will allow for an Arctic outbreak for the northwest and northern plains. Temperatures will return to near normal across the central and southern plains, southeast, and the mid-Atlantic. Above normal precipitation is forecast in the west. Now we're going to look at the period for December 3rd to the 7th, and the ensembles depict an amplified ridge extending from the North Pacific, Alaska, and an amplified trough in the west. This is the ensembles. This is the NAF ensembles. Let me go back to the GFS. Okay, this is European ensembles, and you can see here's our ridge, here's our trough, and here's the west-southwest flow across the nation. So we're going to look at the period December 3rd to the 7th. So I'm going to go forward. Here we are at the 3rd. Here's our trough being carved out here. Here's a west-southwest flow across the east-central U.S. Now, I'm going to look at another ensembles. This is the GFS, and we're missing a few frames here. This is December 3rd, and here's our trough, positively tilted, and a west-southwest flow. We're going to go now. This is on the 3rd. We're going to go forward to the 7th. A west-southwest flow across the eastern U.S., and here's our deep trough here across the central U.S. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here. And for the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast, above normal temperatures across this area. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and I think this is because of the flow with the trough carved out. In this area here, what you get is like a southwest flow of moisture. So I think it's going to be above normal precipitation here, below normal across the southeast. So now we're going to look at the period for December 8th to the 12th, and most of the models depict an amplified ridge over Alaska and the western U.S. for December 8th to 12th, and the summers also have positive height anomalies across the East Coast. However, I'm going to look now at the GFS ensembles. The GFS ensembles, and you see what happens here. They're slightly different. This is the 8th to the 12th, and you can see it generally has like the flow broadens, and we have generally a zone of flow across the much of the nation. However, the NAEFFs, as we go forward, we got to go ahead now. Generally has a flow from on the previous period. Here's our trough, and here's a west-southwest flow across the nation. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, above normal temperatures for this region, and for precipitation. Generally looking at above normal precipitation for this area, for the lower Mississippi Valley, the southeast and lower mid-Atlantic. So that is the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 30th through December 12th. Thanks for coming, Jim, on this World of Weather, and have a good day.